Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
This.
Give me all you got!
Listen,
Give me all you got!
swear me and my brother.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Right now! I want to talk! You kill him! You kill yourself, you motherfucker! Give me back my son! Help! I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Stand and Watch, the best and only dad movie podcast where you're ever going to listen to because we killed all the other ones.
It was a heated road rage incident. We were very mad. It was a hot day. Our air conditioner went out, and we shot them all.
They wouldn't give us the breakfast menu items.
And it was they offered us lunch, and we said no. We want breakfasts. We're
Is it-
hungry for breakfast.
We stopped serving breakfast at 11:30. It was only 11:34.
You're telling me there weren't a few sausage biscuits just laying about?
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Just terrible. So we did what we had to
Heat
do.
those bad boys up. Reheat those bad boys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Give me that breakfast.
Yeah, it's all pre-made. We know. We know you have them in the back.
That food is there all as someone who's worked in fast food. The breakfast food is in there all day with everything else.
Yeah, it's not
There's
special.
there's nothing stopping you. I used to work third shift at Steak and Shake, and we would just fuck around and like make shit for ourselves. I'd make like omelets, or I would make like when we had like some kind of hot fudge sundae thing. Like we would make all these crazy kinds of pancakes. And yeah, man, it's there all day. So when they tell you no, you know what you should say? I say no to your no and demand breakfast.
Yeah,
And
you
then
say
maybe shoot somebody.
I don't think so. That's what you say.
Maybe don't shoot somebody at Steak and Shake. There's been St. Louis tends to have a nasty reputation of Steak and Shake workers being killed by gunfire. So maybe don't kill a Steak and Shake worker here in
Yeah.
St. Louis for me.
And that's the kind of thing you can pull in a Waffle House because they will defend themselves.
They will defend themselves. They'll probably shoot back.
Yeah, they'll probably
You know,
kill
the-
you.
You'll shoot and then they'll like react and shoot and the bullets will hit each other like it's a John Wick movie.
No, they'll dodge your bullet and then shoot you. That's what they'll do
There
at
should be a-
Waffle House.
There should be a John Wick movie, but it's a Waffle House worker. And he just snaps because he's finally been dragged into the last fight. He's like, no. And like all the drunks around that town are like, you dragged in him? Oh my God.
See,
He used to be the biggest drunk of us all before
That's-
he started at Waffle House.
that's the one that Bob Odenkirk should have made.
He's making nothing but those movies where it's like some loser dude who ends up being like really skilled.
I know, but that's the one he should have made, where he's the Waffle House worker. Not,
'Cause
oh,
what-
he's a suburban dad who used to be an assassin or he's a sheriff. No, Waffle House
Because
man.
it's Nobody 1 and 2, and then didn't he just do like Normal?
Yeah.
Is he just trying to be John Wick until he finally calls it quits?
Maybe. We should send him this idea, Waffle House man.
Waffle House man?
Yeah.
We're writing a Statham, but then we're also writing an Odenkirk.
Well,
He was
let's do
he was
this.
the biggest drunk in town before he started. He went clean and worked at that Waffle House.
We'll finish
you
the
pissed him
Statham
off.
one and we'll get right to work on the Odenkirk one.
Waffle House man. Waffle House boogeyman. There it is.
Oh. What's a waffle pun we can title it? Oh, I'm Matt, by the way.
I'm Nick. Hi.
Hi,
Hey Steve. Standies. How you doing?
It's a waffle pun.
It's a waffle pun. In case you were wondering, today's movie is Falling Down.
Yes.
Since we're already on the topic of normal guys just losing their shit.
I don't know how normal he really was, but
Who, Normal or Nobody or Falling Down?
no, falling down.
I don't even remember his name. I just call him Falling Down.
His name was Defense. Because that's what his license plate said. Defense.
His name. I'm watching Breaking Bad and I don't know Walter White's name. Oh, that's bad. He just that's Mr. Breaking Bad right there.
I don't know why one of my favorite like gags is to like call the main character of a movie like Vincent Collateral.
It's like people it's like people calling Master Chief. That's Halo. That's
John
Halo right there.
That's John Halo.
That's John Halo.
Yeah,
What was the
it's a good
what was
bit.
the what was the Cybertruck guy who like got divorced? Like, didn't he send his wife a text like, I feel so badass driving my Cybertruck. I'm like Halo.
That's I believe that's John Den of Thieves.
Oh man, is that John Diehard?
Oh my god, it's John RoboCop.
I love it.
Is that
I love it when they do that.
That's John Avatar.
I don't have any more. I don't want to do it anymore.
Okay. So
wanna.
John falling down.
John falling down.
Yeah.
It's JFD for short.
Yeah, portrayed by Michael Douglas.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Before you even get into that, I'm just going to read the wiki.
Yeah.
Falling Down is a 1993 American action drama film directed by Joel Schumacher, rest in peace, written by Ebb Rose Smith, and starring Michael Douglas and Robert Duvall. Set in Los Angeles, the film tells the story of William Foster, a disgruntled unemployed defense worker who abandons his car in the middle of a traffic jam and goes on a violent rampage trying to reach his family for his daughter's birthday. Martin Prendergast, a retiring police officer, attempts to catch Foster. On its release, the film received mixed reviews, with some praising performances from Douglas and Duvall, while criticizing the film's violence and tone. It grossed $96 million against a $25 million budget, taking the top spot at the U.S. box office in its first 2 weeks of release. In later years, the film has gained cult status, with many citing it as one of Schumacher's best films, as well as one of Douglas's best roles. The film has since continued to be analyzed for its themes of the class system, economic pressures, and mental health. Smell test time. Who we smell testing here?
Ooh. Douglas?
I don't think we've done Michael Douglas. Let's do Douglas.
I don't think so.
Ooh, allegations of sexual misconduct.
Ooh.
Let's cut right to the chase. In 2018, journalist and author Susan Brody alleged on Today, an NBC morning news show in the United States, and in several other interviews, that in 1989, when Brody was in her 40s and working as an assistant to Douglas, he regularly made degrading sexual comments about or to her. She stated this caused her to wear baggy clothing at work, and also recalled a one-on-one script meeting where Douglas allegedly undid his pants and fondled himself with her in the room. In a preemptive statement, Douglas admitted to using coarse language, but categorically denied any other wrongdoing. Zeta Jones, asked about the allegations while promoting Cocaine Godmother, did not address them directly, but said that her husband was 110% behind the Me Too movement and that she was very, very happy with his statement.
I'm going to say no, he doesn't pass the smell test.
No, doesn't pass the smell test. No, we've got a Louis C.K. in the house, everybody.
Also, remember when he got throat cancer and blamed it on having conolingus?
Wait, what is this?
You don't remember this?
No, I do not. Enlighten me.
Michael Douglas was diagnosed with throat cancer. I don't know when, maybe like the 2010s, early 2010s. And he said that it was caused by having too much conolingus.
Can't put that on conolingus. Conolingus never hurt nobody.
Yeah, so
It doesn't pass the smell test. Michael, get some help.
Yeah.
Get some help, Michael. Especially for that first thing, but
the second thing as well.
that second thing too. Yeah.
It's a very disturbed thing to say.
Do you have your dad-approved Letterboxd review?
I do. I have a review from Jizz Monkey,
What a name.
who gave this movie 4 stars and wrote, "Proof the all-day breakfast saves lives."
And I had mine. I just I just scrolled past it. You know, the problem with Letterboxd is I don't like the long reviews anymore. I used to be like, "Oh, why are you making jokes on Letterboxd? Shut up. Be an adult." But now I see those long ones and I'm like, "Who has the time to write this on their Letterboxd?"
I'm okay if you write like a normal review that's not like a funny review, but like if you're writing paragraphs, like I'm not
Who's
reading
reading that?
I'm not reading all
Who's
that.
reading that?
You know what I mean?
Who's reading that? You tell your parents and they're like, "Oh, that's so nice, Johnny Letterboxd, that you did that." I'm not reading that.
Johnny Letterboxd.
Johnny Letterboxd. Mine is from Theo, who's a patron saint of Letterboxd. Praise be to thee. He gave movie 3.5 stars on a heart and says, "Dude needs to take a chill pill."
I agree.
I don't think they had those back in 94, 93, whenever this was.
I'm surprised.
93.
I'm surprised there's no newer reviews on this with a slight variation on this. Happened to my buddy Eric.
I'm sure they're gonna happen.
I
I'm sure
was I was tempted to make my review. This happened to my buddy Eric's dad, but I didn't.
I'm sure there's some Johnny and Judy letterboxds that are gonna go and do that right now. So don't worry, it'll happen. This is my first time seeing this movie. This is my first time. Would you putting this movie on the wheels first time I've even heard about it?
I have watched this before. Once before years ago. I don't remember how I heard about it. I think my dad told me to watch it actually.
I do like that we're getting to the point where bad, and I'm air quoting bad if you're a listener. If you're a viewer, I'm also doing this to you right now. But yeah, we're at a point where bad 90s movies are being reevaluated and be like, oh wait, they had a point. They had a point. Maybe things do suck.
I don't think this is a bad 90s movie. I
I'm
think
just
this is
going
a
off of the reviews.
I think this is a good I think it had pretty good reviews back then. I think it still had like a mostly positive. Like they say
Did okay at
mixed
the box office.
they say mixed reviews, but I feel like even in the 90s this was like a 75% tomato meter.
Well, you know
Which
what matters?
isn't
It did
really
really good
mixed.
at the box office. So
It's
that's
true.
all that matters. According to Johnny Box Office, if you're making money, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, if you're making money, you're fine.
Guys, it's a business. Come on. You want to make things just to make things? Come on, we got to make money. Come on. Sorry, I've been spending too much time on Box Office Circle Jerk. Sorry.
You gotta get off there, man. You gotta get off that website.
The Circle Jerk Reddits are so much fun.
Could you imagine if this movie was made today? This guy would have been a Reddit mod.
This guy would have for sure been modding like 5 Reddits.
Yeah.
Like he would have been sitting in his car as the air conditioner went out, hitting X on like multiple posts to delete them. Be like, nope, I don't like this. Nope, this is an ad. This is an ad. This is an ad for their blog.
None of the good Reddits
No.
either. He'd be like on the fringe Reddits.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. He'd be the mod of all the circle jerks.
He'd have the neck beard going. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This guy would for sure be a Reddit mod. We should make a Reddit mod movie. They are just the worst. And if you're a Reddit mod listening to this,
We can
sit and spin.
we can throw a Reddit mod character into our Statham movie.
We could.
Just have him- Just have him brutally beaten.
He's managing the Kalshi subreddit.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's like, what do you do? I moderate. And they pay you? Well, no. Doosh, 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 doosh. And he starts kicking the shit out of
They
him.
pay no, I do it voluntarily. They don't pay me. I do it because I like it. It's just like,
And hopefully they'll regard me at some point and maybe give me money. Doosh, doosh, doosh.
and just says just like, oh, I'm doing you a favor then. Just beats him into a coma.
There's nothing Statham's character hates more than yes men.
Yeah. They're enablers. They're enabling the evildoers.
He's like, wait. You're a bad guy, but you don't get anything out of it? No, not at all.
He gets the worst beating in the whole movie.
Like he lets everybody else live but the Reddit mod.
Well, the Reddit mod's the only one that doesn't fight back at all. There's no defense, right? Every other character, it's like a fight. It's like a one-sided fight because it's Jason Statham, but they're at least like, trying, right? The Reddit mod just sits and takes it.
And he's like, can we stop now? He's like, no, we can't. Oh my God. Yep. Reddit mods, watch out. We're coming for you. And nothing of any worth was lost that day.
Yeah. But Falling Down, we should talk about this movie.
We should talk about Falling Down. This
Yeah.
is
I like this
this
movie.
is a good movie.
It's a
I
good
like this
movie.
movie a lot.
Yeah.
This is, and I don't want to get into the details of our week, but this is a very gratifying movie given the week that we've had.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's all we
Yeah.
should say.
It's a movie. It's a movie about, and I don't want to call John Falling Down like a middleman, but he's a guy that, life has kind of kicked the shit out of. And like a Reddit mod, he put all his work into this one thing and then it let him go.
Yeah. Although I will say, you know, and it's to this movie's credit that the movie's not just like, here's this guy who life threw shit at him and he turned out this way. This movie very clearly says, no, this the kind of guy who probably always would have snapped no matter what. Like there was
He
something
would
wrong with him.
There would have been something at any point. It could have just been that he asked for vanilla ice cream and he got strawberry.
Yeah.
And then, oh,
If
snap, I'm done.
even if he had never been laid off, even if his wife had never left him, something would have sent him over the edge. This was not a well man.
No, and he crosses paths with, he's got something wrong with everything, which a lot of these you're like, yeah, he's got a point. Yeah, he's got a point. And it's a movie that makes you kind of relate to him throughout. But then you start to realize towards the end, like, oh, I shouldn't be relating to this man at all. Like, yes, these systems all suck very much, but this shouldn't be the man saying these things. It should be somebody with a little more patience, a little more brain.
Yeah, like I know he's right about the golf course, 100% about that
He's
golf
right about
course.
breakfast. He's
He
right about breakfast.
he's right about the breakfast menu. I don't know how much of the other stuff he's right about.
He's right about the price gouging.
Yeah, yeah,
But so he's right about it, but he's taking it out on the wrong people. Like that store
yeah,
owner has nothing to do with the price gouging.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure the people at Whammy Burger have nothing to do with the "we can't give you breakfast," right?
They can get they can get
It's a
breakfast.
franchise. They're not allowed to break the rules.
Franchises break the rules all the time.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
no,
I
yeah,
don't know.
the Korean store owner, he may be increasing prices, but it's because he's being price gouged further up the ladder.
Yeah,
And then yeah, so and then like the further in the movie you get, he says he's going home. You start to realize, oh, this woman has rightfully divorced this man.
yep.
She knows that he is a ticking time bomb. I don't think he's gotten violent with her or her daughter, but she sees like the signs and she's like, he's very unhappy. He's constantly going on 4chan. I don't want him in the house.
Yeah,
Get him away from me.
very smart woman. Restraining order, not just a
Yes.
divorce, full on restraining order. And yeah, he's marching his way home, and he's essentially encountering all these little mini adventures on his way where he is a murderous psychopathic Larry David.
Yes. Yeah, he's constantly inconvenienced throughout his trip.
Yeah,
And every time he's inconvenienced, he takes it out on somebody.
he gets more and more deranged as the movie goes on.
Yeah, he stabs stabs somebody and then throws another guy down the stairs.
Yeah,
But that was gang turf. Those are gang members. And so then they hunt him down and try to drive by shoot him. Completely miss. Completely fucking miss.
completely.
Worst drive by shooters.
Yeah, they completely miss. They crash their car. They're all pretty much all dead except one guy. He recognizes he comes up to the car crash. He takes their bag of guns, shoots the guy in the leg, and just leaves with the bag of
He
guns.
You know what? He shot him in the leg. He's like, well, this guy has a family. I'm just gonna shoot him in the leg. I don't need to shoot him in the head
And then
or in
yeah,
the throat or
he
whatever.
he just marches through Los Angeles, going from place to place, being inconvenienced and becoming increasingly deranged.
The construction worker. And he's like, what are you working on? It's like, I'm on break. What is wrong with the road? No, and he's like basically like he starts feeding into conspiracy theories. Like they don't really need to be working on the roads. I
Yeah,
know you're just trying to fill your budget.
he's like, "What? Yeah, well, like, what are you doing to the road?" He's like, "We're fixing it." Well, it was fine 2 days ago. What could have happened to the road in 2 days?
And then and then he ends up at a surplus store that's run by a Nazi.
Yeah, and the Nazi like really identifies with him and wants to confide in him, and the Nazi brings him down in his little Nazi bunker.
That's the thing about Nazis. They always want to show you their collection. They're always so proud of their collection.
But he sees him and he immediately clocks him like, "This is my kind of guy,"
Yeah.
which does tell you all you need to know. Which is like, because again, a lot of this movie, you're like, he's got a point. He's got a point. But then you're like, but do I want to identify with a guy that a Nazi also identifies with? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's the point where yeah, it breaks Because the Nazi, before you find out he's a Nazi, is yelling at these two guys for being in the store. I think he's yelling F slurs at them.
Yeah, because there's two gay guys in the store, and he goes up to Michael Douglas, John Falling Down, and he's like, "What do you need?" And Michael Douglas, "I need some hiking boots." And as he's trying to sell him these hiking boots, part of his sales pitch is yelling gay slurs.
Yeah, and John Falling Down is buying into it.
Yeah, like he's not saying it, he's not reacting or anything. The gays leave, as they should, go somewhere where, it's not
Take
run
your
by a
take your
Nazi.
business to the non-Nazi surplus store, please.
Yeah. And rightfully, they throw the sunglass display down on their way out. Good for them.
Good for them. But yeah, and then the cop comes in, and the Nazi hides John Falling Down, and he's like, "Hey, come here. I want to show you something cool." And you get downstairs, and there's all this memorabilia, and you're just like, "Oh no!"
Yep.
And even John Falling Down is like, "Oh no."
Yeah, he's like, "We're the same." The Nazi's like, "We're the same, you and I." And John Falling Down is like, "No, like you're a Nazi and I'm an American."
And yeah, I had to pause the movie at that point because I was like, "Man, was this made yesterday? What the fuck?"
Just a great little window into what's going on in the Republican Party right now.
Like, I was like, "Is Joel Schumacher in the room with us right now?" I was looking around for a
Right?
Ouija board.
You just got two different forms of crazy people. Non-Nazi crazy and Nazis. They're all fighting.
Can 80s and 90s satire please stop? Please. Please stop.
They knew the future. They
Please-
knew the future.
Please stop. Please stop.
Yeah,
I just want to get off the ride. I'm tired of living in the world that you predicted. Please stop.
it's the worst.
Please, RoboCop. John Falling Down, please stop.
But yeah,
I want off
and
the ride.
he kills the Nazi.
He beats the hell because the Nazi, like, they get into a scuffle, and I think the Nazi's getting ready to rape him, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's implied that's what's going to happen, but the Nazi's like, "I'll turn you in and get, there's got to be some, I guess, bounty money." But I'm pretty sure the implication is that he's going to rape him first.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna turn you in. You know what they're gonna do to you when I turn you in?" And it's almost like he's like gonna give him like a practice round. It's like, "Oh God, please, somebody get out, somebody get us out of this Nazi rape museum, please." So then he gets a cool little rocket launcher, and that's when that construction worker comes into play.
Yeah.
And I love, again, so this is he builds missile defenses. He builds missiles. He builds rockets. He builds these things. And so then a weapon that is essentially of the ilk that he's been building, he's got in his hands, and he has no idea. And the younger generation's like, "Oh, like a young kid comes up and says, 'Hey, I got you.' And he's like, 'Here's the trigger. Point it that way.'" And he does, and it blows up. And that might be my favorite scene of the movie because I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of like, me helping my parents or grandparents with a computer, the thing that their generation built and that they've unleashed on the world and is doing all this damage. But I'm showing them how to use it. Okay. Cool. Just a neat little scene.
This is a funny movie, I think. It's not,
It's a satire.
there's no jokes in it, but this is a very funny movie.
We haven't even really talked about Robert Duvall's character, who I think is really good. I love that he is like the one cop doing his job,
And they all-
seriously working hard.
None of them like him for it.
None of them like him. They dismiss him. It's his last day on the job, so like the entire time you're like, "Oh man, they're gonna kill this guy." That kind of gets going in your head because that's the
Yeah.
trope they're playing off of.
It's his
but-
last day on the job, and he's been a desk cop for a while because he got shot in the line of duty.
And his daughter died.
Yeah, his daughter died just in her sleep.
Just in her sleep. Yeah, so nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
His wife's a little strange about it. She's like, You come home. You come home now.
She's a little
scared.
overprotective, a little
Say the
manic.
thing.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe something, like mentally wrong.
Losing a family member will do that to you, especially a child. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, like she's overbearing, especially in that first scene. And finally, he's like, "I need you to stop." And is he sleeping with his partner? I was kind of getting vibes that like they kind of
I don't think so.
are sweet on each other,
I think they were just, I don't know.
just real buddy buddy.
I mean, they were partners, and I expect if cop partners who liked each other, I'm assuming they were really buddy buddy. I was getting more of like a uncle niece
Uncle. Okay.
vibe.
I think I might have like looked away at one point and then looked back and be like, oh my god, are they fucking? That might have been my own volition.
Look, one of my favorite movie genres is Robert Duvall shows up and does his little laugh. And this is a good entry in that genre.
By the way, R.I.P. Robert.
Yeah.
That was a recent one that hurt. No, I enjoy him because he's he's a very good cop who like immediately is like the first thing you see him doing is he helps move the car that John falling down leaves in the middle of the street.
Yes, because John
then-
falling
then-
down abandons his car, which, by the way, I really like that. That's the thing that sets him. It's not an event that sets him up. It's just sitting in traffic on a hot
there's
day.
a child staring at him. AC goes out and he's just like, fuck it.
And he's
I'm
just
going.
like, fuck this. This is it. Right. And he just gets out of his car and walks away. And yeah, so Robert Duvall like is there and he helps move the car out of the way. And there's another cop there who gives him some attitude. So like right from the jump, it's like none of these cops like respect this guy for some reason.
It's a generational thing because every other cop is much younger than him, and they're like, get out of here, old man.
Yeah.
We're good. We don't need you here. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, but even his chief, who is about the same age as him, if not a little older, also doesn't
That
seem to
chief.
like him.
He was acting like he was going to be in the next Karate Kid or something.
That's
He's got a punching bag in his office. He's constantly working out. He thinks he's one of the kids.
well,
It's
he
like,
had,
I'm just a hothead detective.
that's Art. That's
but I'm the chief.
that's all Art Givens from Justified. But yeah,
What else?
even the chief doesn't seem to like him and doesn't give him any respect. And he's like, well, we don't like you. Like he gives him a whole speech. Like like he gives him a speech earlier about his last day. He's like, listen, all that thing I said earlier, that's just because I had to. We don't like you. We don't like the way you do things. You're sitting at a desk. You're a coward.
Well, so I think the movie is almost, and I think it's about what happens when you've been thrown out, when you're falling down. What happens when I don't want to say society as a whole, but what happens when you're no longer needed? And you have John falling down, who's one side of that, and you have Martin Prendergast, Robert Duvall's character, who's the other side of that. It's like, well, I may be on my way out, but I'm still useful. I'm still a person. I'm still my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still do this, as opposed to John falling down, who's like, no,
This is
I'm
it.
just gonna shoot everybody
Yeah,
and
I'm
beat
just-
people up.
I'm gonna go on a rampage. I'm gonna march to my ex-wife's house, threaten her and my daughter, and Robert Duvall is just like, it's fine. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna be with my wife. I like that he punched that guy when he insulted his wife.
Yeah, good for him. Punched him right under the cake. I was like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, fuck that cake.
Good for him. I can't remember. Was that before or after he yelled at her over the phone?
I think that was before. No, that was after.
I like that. Like he yells at his wife, like, "Honey, shut up. I'll be home when I'm home.
I'm on the case.
I'm on a case.
Let
I
me-
got to do this first, okay?" She's like, "Okay, right." And then he still punches a guy for bad mouthing her. Good for him.
Good for him. That's a good husband.
Yeah.
That's a good husband. Yeah, and I mean, just to take it back to our bad, not good, totally awful week. You can either be the guy who gives up, or you can be the guy who keeps going, and even though things look shit. What else? Oh, and I really like that. I keep calling her the wife. Who is it? Is that Barbara Hershey? Is Beth is the wife? Yeah, Beth.
Yeah.
They're at gunpoint from John at the end. John falling down, and Robert Duvall's trying to talk him down. And Beth kicks the gun over. Like he puts the gun down, and Beth kicks the gun over. So like,
Yeah.
I
And
always like it when
she kicks it away and then she grabs it and chucks it into the ocean.
I always love it when the person that you think is like being held hostage is actually probably the one that saves the day in that moment.
I like how competent she is. Like he calls her and is like, I'm coming home, Beth. And she immediately is like, nope, calling the cops.
Can't do that.
I'll call the cops a second time. Like, okay, let's get out of the house. Like she is she's not just like a damsel in distress. Like a lot of movies like this, when the crazy ex-husband is on the way making threatening phone calls, they write the wife character like a bit of an idiot. who just i- either doesn't believe it or just doesn't really do anything about it and just sits there and is like, "Oh, I'm sure he's I'm sure he won't actually come here." She's on it right away through
Right.
the whole time.
Because she knows what he's capable of. Yeah, she knows what he's capable of. No one believes her. Even there's that redheaded lady cop that's like, "Come on, ma'am, he's not coming. I'm getting out of here." And she's like, "No, he's going to get here, and we're going to be in trouble."
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe believe. Not to bring out the old line, but maybe believe women. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe give it a try. I mean, you've been going the other way, and how's that worked out for you? Maybe try it out. I don't know. Hey, John falling down dies and falls down even further.
Yeah.
There's no down further down than death.
I do really like at the end when they have their little showdown and Robert Duvall, like, kind of like is like, "Come on, come with me, and this is all over." And Michael Douglas, he's just like, Wait a minute, I'm the bad guy," and Robert Duvall's just like, "Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you
it's
are the bad guy."
it's the astronaut meme. Always have been.
Yeah, but I really love how Robert Duvall's response it's just a very simple, "Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
you
Yeah,
are."
bud. In that moment, he yelled, "But I killed a Nazi." He's like, but look at you, and he holds up a mirror.
Yeah. Just a simple response. Again, a lesser movie would have him respond to that with, like, a paragraph of dialogue or some
A good guy. You beat
right?
up the store owner.
Yeah,
You killed those gangsters.
just
You killed a Nazi. Well, that one's fine.
some grandstanding, like, explanation, like, "Of course you're the bad guy. But this movie trusts you enough to just immediately just have the same reaction as Robert Duvall. Yeah, yeah."
What what if they started releasing like 2026 cuts of movies where they do dumb down the dialogue because they're like, we know you're on your phone. So we're gonna have Robert Duvall recap everything that's happened instead of saying yes.
Oh my god, 2026 recaps of old movies.
Hey, you still there? Hey. Okay, so he just shot those gangsters that tried to kill him at the park.
It just
They were mad for him sitting on a rock.
overdubs, like, previous lines.
And it's a very bad dub that
So
you can tell is not Robert Duvall.
the mouth moves saying the original line, but you just hear, like, a Robert Duvall impersonator saying, a different line because 'cause you're on your phone, describing what's
You're
happening in the movie.
you're his wife. You guys got a divorce because you did not trust him with your child and you think he's violent.
Yeah, just instead of John falling down and being like, "Yeah, can I've changed my mind. I actually want a whammy burger and a," so his mouth says that, but what you actually hear is just Michael Douglas overdubbing, "I walked so many miles here. I left my car. I beat up some thugs. Now I'm in this whammy burger. I changed my mind."
Give me my whammy burger. The yeah, the wife explains the divorce every time a new character comes on. Like, hello, officer that I just met for the first time. Yes, we divorced. I was telling somebody earlier, but let me reiterate.
Uh, do you have anything you don't like about this movie?
No, not really. I thought it was spot on.
Yeah, I can't think of many complaints I have either.
I thought it was really spot on. Only thing maybe just a little too long, but it was the 90s. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what was this, like, a little over
112. 112.
100 to
Almost 2 hours.
a little under 2 hours. You could have probably done this in 90.
It's a little too much time with the Nazi.
Um,
And yes, I'm talking about the American.
I don't know how much the scene with John falling down's mom really adds.
I completely forgot about it.
I think it's a nice showcase of, like, Robert Duvall's skills as a police officer in that, she kinda doesn't wanna talk to them, but he gets her comfortable.
Mhm.
But other than that, I don't think it really reveals anything about John falling down that we couldn't have just found out
It
in
nee it
other
it
ways.
it's the film saying, "Yes, this guy is a fucking loser. He still lives with his mom," and it's not by his own choice. It's by his own creation, but it's not by his own choice.
Yeah, but it's like, and again, like even, that's when they find out, oh, he's been fired, but you could have found that out literally any other way.
It feels like a repeated beat because this is a guy who's down, who's falling down,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, here's the worst part. He lives with his mother, and you're like, yeah, I could have guessed that.
Yeah, and like the mother has some dialogue that describes that he's kind of he's kind of not right in his mind. But again, you get that just by his actions and when he's watching those old home movies of his daughter's birthday, when he's like getting increasingly angry that she won't go
Yeah.
on the horse. Like you get that from that. And again, the whole thing where you find out he's been fired, you don't have to go to the mom's house to find that out. You can literally just have them search his name up and figure out where he works and figure out, oh, he's been fired.
Maybe don't keep that home video, or maybe like dub over it, like, "Daughter, please get on horse."
Yeah, so I think you could have cut that out and chopped this down to a nice even 90, but I don't really have anything major that I dislike about this. It's just an entertaining movie.
I loved it. It's right. It's on the satire list. The older I get, the more I'm starting to realize there's a lot more satire out there than I thought there was.
Yeah. I
It's out
think
there.
I also think this is a better Joker movie than The Joker.
Well, no, 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 no. There weren't steps. There was a hill in this, but there weren't steps.
But just the concept of we're gonna take this kind of guy and make a movie about him. This is better. This is a better version of that because first of all, it's not just ripping off Taxi Driver.
Well, and Joker is so on the nose. It's like, you know what happens when you don't take mental health seriously?
Yeah.
You lose your head. Bang. It's like everyone who loved that movie. I wanted to have a Joker moment with those people that were like, yeah, the Joker rocks. And so when I see that they hated the Joker 2 and the Joker 2 is supposed to be an anti-Joker movie, I'm kind of like, yeah, you know what? I'm kind of glad you did that. I'm kind of glad you flipped it on them.
Yeah. It's
Did you make a bad movie?
It's bad.
I don't know.
though.
I haven't seen it.
You could have made a good anti-Joker movie, but he made a bad anti-Joker movie.
It's what the Joker fans deserved.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is a better version of that kind of movie.
So you're telling me Joker is just the 2026 version of Falling Down?
No, Joker's the 2026 version of somebody who thinks they can make Taxi Driver.
Look, I am a sick-minded individual, but I am going to do a good thing in this moment,
Yeah.
and there's going to be an uprising.
Falling
But
Down
I'm
is a better way to make a Joker type movie. Just a deranged man like losing it because of society, right?
Hey man, batteries used to be less than $4. When he was tripping over a can of Coke being 94 cents, I felt my heart do a little flutter, like, oh no, he couldn't live in 2026.
The burgers have only gotten flatter.
He would have done like 10 Columbines.
Imagine what he would have done now, going to McDonald's. Give me a Big Mac.
Those
Just
Big Macs are so sad. They're so small.
They're small, flat, and soggy.
Well, and those motherfuckers, it's just like the candy bar assholes. They'll be like, hey, they didn't get smaller. You just got bigger. It's like, no, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's just bad. I could just imagine he ordered a quarter pounder. Is this even a quarter pounder? So fucking tiny.
I love the mukbangers that go to restaurants when there's new burgers and they get them and they actually weigh them and then they have like a meat thermometer to check them. I love those guys. Like I have to show you one after this episode. I'll show you one after we're done recording.
I don't know, man. I feel like if I saw someone go to a restaurant with their own meat thermometer, I'd look at them and be like, "What an asshole!"
But he's going through the drive-through. He's not doing it in the restaurant. He's
Oh,
taking it
okay.
home.
Okay.
He's taking like
Okay.
he'll do it in the car, and then like he has his studio. There's this one I really like. I'll show you. I'll show you.
Okay,
I don't watch it all the time, but every once in a while I'll be like, I want to watch Joe is Hungry.
That's okay.
And
That's okay then.
it's fun.
Is
It's
Joe
fun.
is Hungry the old guy?
Yeah, the old guy. He does the burger spins, and he has like
Yeah.
a machete that he uses to cut the burgers.
And he like his editing is really extra.
It's really extra, but you know what?
I like that
I fuck-
guy. I like
I
that
fuck
guy.
with Joe.
I like that
fuck
guy.
with Joe is Hungry.
I don't watch that kind of video a lot, but I remember a few times I was like, "How's I wanted to know if like I remember I wanted to know if the Burger King Krabby Patty pack was any good.
Did he do it?
I believe
I
he
haven't
did it.
watched him in a while.
He had like I think he had like a 13-minute review of it.
Jesus Christ. And this stuff does well on you. It's crazy. It's
I
crazy.
remember
I'm part of the problem.
I don't remember the first time he appeared on my feed or somebody sent it to me or something. I think he was doing some sort of chicken sandwich.
Well, I'm glad Joe is still working. Good
Yeah.
for him. Good for him.
Anyway, I think it's time to rate this movie, and I'll give it 4 stars.
I think I gave it 4.5. 4 is good. 4 is good.
I'll give it 4. Where does it rank on the dad movie scale, though?
Oh, Dad's like Michael Douglas. Dad's like
They like Robert Duvall. I think. I mean,
they like competent people doing their job, so
Yeah.
they'll really love Duvall.
Yeah, I think they'll agree with a lot of what Michael Douglas is saying.
And then when he gets to the Nazis, they'll be like, "Well, that's a bit much."
Yeah,
I was with him, but then he killed the Nazi.
depends what kind of father you have.
Depends which way your dad voted back in November.
I mean, it's got to be, you know. I mean, my dad told me to watch this movie. The first time I watched it, so it's got to be
that bumps it up. I think it's 90, 95.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, yeah, I don't know what about this would lower it. To be honest with you, it is a little long.
Yeah, give it 100. Give it 100. I can't think of anything either that deflates it.
Yeah, I think this is a 100% dad movie.
100. Let's do our IMDb goofs. These are people that watch movies completely wrong and decide to nitpick something in a movie and write about it, and they don't need to do that. And it's all of these are from Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Do you have yours, Matt?
I do.
What you got?
Prior to firing the M72, Foster does not pull the safety out. Hence, he should not have been able to fire the rocket.
Stop. Just stop watching movies. Just stop.
Who gives a fuck?
Let's see here. Police leave the restaurant without paying the bill. Police officers are often given free meals by businesses that they frequent on a regular basis. I think this was incorrectly regarded as a goof. Oh, no, there was one. Hold on. There was one that I just... here it is. And this is about a mic being visible. A boom mic. Visible in Pendergast's car window reflection at the Corin's convenience store. This person is nitpicking that there is a boom mic that can be seen, but then can't spell Korean.
Typical.
Do you have a dad joke?
I do not.
This was a tough one. I also do not. People are going to get mad, but you know what? If you got a good one, put it down in the comments.
Yeah.
Give us a good dad joke. I need a good laugh.
I know you people expect jokes of us, but I guess in this instance we fell down.
We fell down. We let you down.
Yeah.
Maybe before we record these episodes, we'll put a call to action out on the Blue Sky for now on and ask the listeners
for dad jokes.
For their dad jokes. Maybe we'll read the best ones. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll start doing. We already do so much of the work. It's about time you guys did something.
Yeah.
Just you listener. That's to the listeners and the viewers. We love you, listeners, viewers. Right here, right fucking here.
I guess that's it then, because we don't have to spin the wheel because there's only one movie left on the wheel. It's Little Miss Sunshine.
Another one that I think your dad recommended highly.
He did. People may know this if they've been listening. Before we finalized this wheel, he gave me a list of movies that he demanded I put on the wheel. Little Miss Sunshine was one of them.
Just so happens we're going from one movie about losers to a second movie about losers. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Little Miss Sunshine?
I have.
Okay, me too. It is on here in the States. It is on HBO Max. So hit that up.
And in Canada, it is on Disney Plus.
Ooh, who's Yanni boy? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we've reached the end of the wheel. I can finally create another wheel and put a boy and his dog on it.
Oh my fucking god.
It has to be done. It has to be done.
It doesn't. It doesn't actually.
What are your thoughts on putting a pilot episode on a wheel?
That's not a movie.
What if I put a YouTuber on the wheel?
A YouTuber who made a movie, or just a YouTuber?
Just a YouTuber. Maybe
No,
they made a movie. I don't know.
That's not a movie. This
They
is a
start putting random things on the wheel.
no. This is a film podcast.
You can't stop me. Can't stop me. Won't stop me. All right, let's get out of here and go watch Little Miss Sunshine.
Yep. All right. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Whatever you do, don't tell your mother.